Fair YouTube usage, y'all. Combo Upstate, I see you. Harley, I see you. Fair YouTube usage, y'all. Smash that like button, share this live. Your boy is here.
Like a glimpse from the past, you can see the dark in a frame. You're the poster up on the wall. In my dreams, you the prince and I'm at the bar. Fairy tales, I'm not used to, man. Oh, you got me questioning, what have you done to me? Used to be out of reach. Feel like you're testing me, you're the necessity. Full court press on me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. You know I wanna be around. You tugging warm with my heart. Didn't think it'd ever be so hard. Crazy, I'm letting down my guard. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. Cause if it's love, I wanna drown. I need to hear it from your mouth. Can't wait no longer, tell me now. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. Slit your wrist, but I'm willing to take a chance. What you think when my heart's in your hand? Gotta learn how to let someone in the hold. It take time, gotta trust who I let control. Got me questioning, what have you done to me? Used to be out of reach. Feel like you're testing me, you're the necessity. Full court press on me. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. You know I wanna be around. You tugging warm with my heart. Didn't think it'd ever be so hard. Crazy, I'm letting down my guard. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. Cause if it's love, I wanna drown. I need to hear it from your mouth. Can't wait no longer, tell me now. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. If you really care for me, just make sure you're there.
Yo, ride about with me. Fair YouTube usage, y'all. Let's go.
Too deep.
Shout out to LMA, y'all.
Just rescue me. Let me know what you want from me. Open up, let me in and see, boy. I know where I wanna be. Just wanna know what your loving means. Don't hook me up, don't let me go.
You gotta understand what she's saying, y'all. Shout out to LMA, y'all. You understand what she's saying, y'all. Put the dice cubes in the chat, y'all. Let's go.
Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. Don't fuck me up, don't let me down. This love, I wanna drown. I need to hear it from you. Can't wait no longer, tell me now.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Yo, shout it out to everybody in the building, man. Shout it out to everybody in the building, man. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, just do me one favor. Just do me one favor. Somebody give me a dice cube. Anybody but a dead body. You understand what I'm saying to you? Anybody but a dead body. Anybody but a dead body. You know what I'm saying? Miss Pam, I see you in the building. Salute. I hope everybody had a great, safe week. I hope everybody had a great, safe week. Appreciate you. Thank you, Seven. Thank you, Convo. I just Forgot about that. Where you been, Anyway, we get back to Convo in a minute. He back in the building. Let me get a shout out to everybody that came and put they input in the chat right quick. We got Convo from upstate. We got 050 in the building. You understand? We got Harley. The sisters up in here. She said, happy Friday, y'all. You dig what I'm saying? We got my sister 7. Yo, 7. Me and Liddy was just talking about you. All jokes aside, I'm going to get into that after I get into these shout outs. Me and Liddy was just talking about you, 7. We was just talking about you. On my mother's soul. We was just talking about you. And she is in the building. I'm glad God sent her over here to us, to this sector. You dig what I'm saying? Because we need her. FTC Vice, my brother from another mother. Harley said, tomorrow I'm going to celebrate my son's birthday, so we going live. We're going to celebrate her son's birthday with her. You dig what I'm saying? Miss Pam, the godmother of the Nile River. Shout out to the bro Wax AP. You dig what I'm saying? She's over here. Shout out to Jimmy P too, man. Shout out to Jimmy P, man. Shout out to Queen Eve, man. Shout out to my nigga Lansky, old Brooklyn love. You dig? All jokes aside, man. We got some good people in the building tonight. Y'all hear me crystal clear, so you know. I said I'd come up and spend some time with y'all. We had a pretty good week. Nobody got hurt at the job. I hope y'all had a good week. Nobody got hurt. Yo, 7, let me know when you get some time because I haven't did a conversations with somebody in a long time. Shout out to Wax AP. Lola the Montana, she's in the building. I see you. Keep bringing them good energy and that blessing over here. I haven't had a conversations with somebody in a long time. 7 Rain, I would be honored. Like she said, she ready to do the show. I'm ready to do a conversations with 7. You dig what I'm saying? Because she got some input. She's from that era. She's from the same era as me. I respect her loyalty. Me and Liddy was just talking about her loyalty about 10 minutes before this live. That's why I was late. Shout out to Big Liddy over there at Liddyville. Everybody that got y'all links, drop your links. Drop Liddy shit if you got some shit. Kevin Jones, I see you in the building. Yo, Lola Montana, you got your links. Make sure you drop Black to the P. Cuba, rock everybody in here. Make sure they get their love. It's Friday night. We got Annette up in the building. You know it's a good night. I see you. Shout out to Miss Annette Harlem 115 in the building. You dig what I'm saying? We got to get some of these OGs up in here. We got to get some women with some great input. I want to hit my stage. You dig what I'm saying? We was talking about a few things. Loyalty. 7 Rain, loyalty. That's just Brooklyn. I just can't see if you're not from Brooklyn. It might be kind of hard to understand this shit. I'm not saying Brooklyn is the best place to be in the world, but it is. It is, in my opinion. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to D-Seps for life. We here. Shout out to the low lives. 2 L's up, 2 L's high, sky. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the Wolf Pack. Shout out to the 40 Thieves. My uncles in there, man. Shout out to the Raiders. Shout out to the Autobots. You dig what I'm saying? We got good things going on. But loyalty, when it comes to loyalty, that's rare nowadays. Very, very rare. There's a lot of selfish people in this world. You dig what I'm saying? Tonight, we're going to talk about some great things. I'm dropping a link if anybody want to hit the panel. Remember, it's intelligence over ignorance over here. You dig what I'm saying? You see what Miss 7 said? My word is my bond. Convo said loyalty over everything. Loyalty brings forth royalty. I mean, the best rewards come from being loyal. She said, don't start one, don't be nothing, Big Dice. Harlem. You know, you got to say, I can't get upset. Because if you look at my hat right now, you see the Puerto Rican flag. You see the Cuban flag. You see the Haitian flag. You see the Dominican flag. You see the Jamaican flag. You see the Brazilian flag. Because, you know, we're a big melting pot. But the memories, man, I ain't going to front. I can't tell you. And I done had some great memories in Harlem, too. Shout out to my niggas Keefe and them. You know what I'm saying? They used to be up in Polo Ground. Shout out to my niggas Powell and them niggas, man, from 204 from Post. Shout out to Juan and them from Autobahn, from 191st and Autobahn. You know, I had some great times in Harlem. Don't get it twisted. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, Joff. My nigga Waiter has been trying to hit you up on Instagram. Accept my nigga request. I know you funny with your shit. Yo, Joff, when the fuck you coming up on this goddamn show, too? Because I just seen that shit with you and this fucking, you doing the goddamn, yo, shit, you be on the Rap-Matic. What the fuck type of shit is that? But shout out to my niggas Bullets Gotti. And if you ask my opinion, that's a great motherfucking look. Get up there and get that young boy some motherfucking love, man. Patience is a virtue. I'm an OG. It's y'all time. You dig what I'm saying? Patience is a virtue. I'm an OG. I got to have a conversations with Jaffe too. But 7, we're gonna work on the next conversations with 7. Shout out to Chilling with Love. She says she ready to do a show too. See, people do interviews. Shout out to Velo and them. Shout out to Artist Morrison. Light side, dark questions. But I've always said conversations with Big Dice. The reason why I say a conversation is because a conversation is more comfortable than an interrogation. He said, you need to watch Benzino interview. He lied on us on Rapmatic. Yo, Joff, all jokes aside. Number 1, I've never been a Benzino fan. And if you think I'm joking, y'all, look this up on the internet. This nigga got pulled over on the FDR, smoking weed. His son is in the car with no seatbelt. He driving with a revoked license. Pull it up on YouTube, anybody right now. This nigga starts crying. This nigga starts crying. This nigga said, you got to set up the interview, man. Nah, nigga, I know you be moving around. And shout out to Joff. He in the building. He just signed. He's officially signed the G Unit. He was supposed to go live the other night. I was the first one in the building. But he be moving around, shaking and baking. Much deserved. Much deserved. Much deserved. Much deserved. Much deserved. Much deserved. If y'all don't know who Jaffe is, let's go.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that, loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, them Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, Tower music, nigga. Go.
Yo, shout out to Joff here in the building. Yo, I help you with that shit, Joff. That shit ain't nothing. All you got to do is, once you do it on your phone or a computer, once you press live and go up in there and go into that studio, once you go into that shit, it's going to tell you to set your adjustment with your mic, press yes. It's going to say fix your camera, and you ready to rock and roll, man. He said that's that tower music, y'all. Shout out to the whole Queens by any means, man. Word up. But I said, man, much congratulations to you, Joff. You should have been signed, bro. But you know what? The OG got some game for you. It's time to redefine your brand. It's time to redefine your brand. I be telling my guys, especially my young guys, that I see that shit in their eyes that they're getting tired, especially the cats that's at work with me. It's a lot of young boys that's hungry. Let's get it. Let me know when you're ready, man. We setting that up, man. You said, thanks, bro. I appreciate all the support. Let's get this interview this weekend, Tiger. I tell my young guys, the new hustle for a goon is a job. Pay attention to what I'm saying. You may not want to hear what I'm saying. Pay attention to what I'm saying. The new hustle for a goon is a job. It might be construction. It might be washing cars. You might be working in a grocery store. Shit, you might be working at McDonald's. You might be working at a gas station. You might be driving a cab. You might be a fireman. You might be a police officer. You might be a teacher. You might be a rapper. Because now Jaffe got a job. He got a job now. Shout out to Way to Black. He just got signed. Y'all got jobs now. And all jokes aside, y'all, this may sound like some cold shit. Fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it how I feel. Everybody's not gonna be able to go.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious.
Just wanted to stop right there because, like he said, in every hood, it's a nigga that's tough. But he told. Oh, y'all don't want to hear it, do you? And he said many hoods. Every motherfucking hood you got, you know a nigga that busts his gun, nigga that sell crack, nigga that knock a nigga out, nigga that strong arm rob a nigga. But it's a nigga that told. I don't think y'all hearing and paying attention to what I'm saying. I did a show. People ain't want to laugh. They was like, Dice, you crazy. They always say I'm crazy. Let me show y'all something. Let's see how crazy I am.
Is for billionaires.
Let me see how crazy I am. Let me see how crazy I am. Because y'all said I was crazy. Y'all said I was crazy, remember? Remember y'all said I was crazy? Let me see how crazy I am. Let's see.
The rapper Lil Durk is in police custody this morning.
He was allegedly involved in a murder for hire plot. Roseanne is in studio with the very latest here. Roseanne?
Good morning. Well, we know him as Lil Durk, but his full name is Dirk Banks, and he was taken into custody in Broward County, Florida last night. Dirks is charged with murder for hire and the killing of another rapper's cousin. 5 other Chicago men were also hit with federal charges involving the same murder for hire plot. The group was allegedly hired to kill the cousin of rapper Quando Rondo back in 2022 in Los Angeles. Now, that plot was allegedly ordered as revenge for the killing of rapper King Von back in 2020. This is not Dirk's first run-in with the law either. He faced 5 felony charges stemming from his alleged connection to a shooting back in 2019. He is now being held without bond. Natalie?
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when it come to mines. I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
My nigga said in every hood it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Let me explain something to you. This nigga is gone. He gone. The nigga gone. You know when I knew he was going to jail? Y'all may laugh at me. Y'all may laugh at me when I say this. Do you know when I knew that Lil Durk was going to jail? 50 Cent just put him on power. Anybody seen the episode when Lil Durk was Kane and them cousin? Remember they went to the wedding? You know, they kidnapped the daughter and all that shit. You see how comfortable the nigga Durk looked busting that gun? Go watch episode 9, Tariq and them, Power. When Kanan about to get married. Watch 9 and 10. Watch Durk roll. Pay attention now. Watch Little Durk's role in the last 2 most impactful motherfucking episodes. We got Artist Morrison in the building. Yeah! Meek, I see you. Brooklyn Love, I see you. If you pay attention, anybody in here seen Power? Did you see the episode 9 and 10? Remember Kane was marrying Norma? Remember that? Remember that? And that said, I said he was acting real life. Pay attention to this. Let me tell y'all some real shit. Let's get right. Nick said, hell yeah, we seen it. Let's get right. Do you know they have to train some actors to do certain scenes? Like they got to train a goon to be articulate. Just like they have to teach a person of articulation and maybe a different upbringing how to be a goon. Durk role that he played in them 2, flawless. The nigga was so motherfucking crazy, he was about to fight his own cousin at the bachelor party. Y'all remember that? The nigga was about to fight his cousin at the bachelor party. They was like, chill. Durk was the one that had that M60 in his hand when they went and got that little daughter, Anya. That was her name, Anya. Rest in peace, Anya. Rest in peace to Anya. That shit just made me think about the Haitian dude at my job. Shout out to Anna. He be going, Anya. Anya. You heard what Javi just said? They giving that nigga the needle. Or they gonna throw him in a motherfucking room full of roach poison. That gas chamber. You are that, you heard what he said? Look what Jaffe said now. Murder for hire, one of the worst charges ever to receive. So you that influential and you're that braggadocious and you feel as though that you're so ruthless that you can pay somebody to go take someone's life. Huh? That nigga gone. Y'all don't remember when I did the show? I just told y'all 2 months ago he was going to jail. They said he can't go to jail for that shit, Darius. Your FTC, I'm lying? Rose Gold, salute. I said, this nigga Dice is crazy. I ain't crazy. Unlike a bunch of these niggas that be on, oh, excuse me. I don't even want to say it like that. Unlike a bunch of people that sometimes create content on these podcasts, I've really been through some shit. He said a nigga gonna fold like a beach chair. When you got millions, these niggas got no, let me tell you something. You know the fucked up part about it is? He had to uphold that image. Shit, you kill my man, we gonna kill 2 of your mans, allegedly. Educational purposes only. You kill one of mine, same week, one of yours is gonna be in a funeral parlor too. I know niggas that done ran up in funeral parlors and flipped caskets. This is true. I know niggas that done ran up in funeral homes and flipped niggas out of their caskets. You know what? Let me tell you something. For all the people that have loved ones that may have been unfortunately unalived in the street, I like to use that term right now. Unalived. You want to get back for them? You really want to get back for them? Let me see what Miss Annette said. She said, Dice, you see how the internet plays first? Everyone is saying Dirk better get his get back. Now they're saying he threw everything away. Ain't that some deep shit? See, this is what I was saying. They the one that told him, how you gonna let Vaughn die? That beef was with you and Quando, Rondo, and them niggas. But check this out. You want to know how you can get back for your people? Take care of their children. Put $1 million in a motherfucking college fund and break that bitch down into sections. 250 to 300,000 to send you to the best of the Ivy Leagues. The rest of the money to be dispersed like checks, broke down. Maybe like $289, $400 a week. You're already in college. Get their family out of the motherfucking same neighborhood that their baby father was killed in, or their brother was killed in, or the son was murdered in. That's how you get back. Because unfortunately, I had to learn this a lot of times. Unfortunately, if you call yourself giving revenge is supposed to be for God. On some real shit. I ain't preaching or nothing, but revenge is supposed to be for God. Your faith is supposed to be in God, Allah, whatever you want to call it, but check this out. Revenge is on God. That's not supposed to be left for you to do. Somebody, unfortunately, is unalive. It doesn't make any one of us better to go unalive somebody. If you want to do the get back for them, step up and be in that child's life. Be the best godfather to the fact where that child might think that you her father or his father. You know what I'm saying? Because this kid is gone. He got children. He got kids. He gone. Listen to me. You are going to death row. Like Job said, they're going to sit him down for about 28, 30 years, then kill him. Then kill him. I told you, when it come to where we live at, in Queens, the hood, Crown Heights, the hood, Poughkeepsie, New York, the hood, Syracuse, the hood, Harlem, the hood. But if you go to a neighborhood that's nice, churches everywhere, beautiful schools, children joking and playing with each other. You notice how I said the neighborhood? Because when we get there, first thing we say when we come out of our neighborhood, because we don't get the neighborly part. See, when you go, you're like, damn, it's a nice neighborhood. This ain't nothing like where we live. The people that got the opportunities are throwing them away because of egos, man. Let me tell you something. If I tell you the problems my egos got me in at a time or two, ego. Instead of just recognizing that this situation, you might have to take some accountability for being wrong. Unfortunately, I know a lot of niggas in jail. And I know a lot of niggas, unfortunately, that are in heaven or hell because they didn't know when to take accountability for being wrong. And then that's an insult in a totality, on top of the fact when you don't even acknowledge that you're wrong, you still talking like disrespectfully, like you're you're agitated with me speaking to you about something you did unjust to me. FTC said, Rose Gold said, FTC, they got no extradition there. Because FTC told him he was trying to go to Italy. That nigga, he knows something wrong. Job said, I think he innocent. Surely he can't be that stupid to book flights and a card linked to OTF. Would you like to bet something on it? Do y'all remember the commercial back in the days that was Crash Dummies? You remember the commercial when they used to put dummies into a car and slam it into a motherfucking wall repeatedly and tell you the after effects of the impact of the car because you have on your seatbelt and because of the safety of what? The airbags that will implode because of impact. Yo, you never heard the motherfucking saying? This is one of the most deep sayings I've ever heard in my life. You can learn a lot from a damn dummy.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Now, the reason why I said that is because this nigga's a dummy. This is a dummy. This is what you call a dummy. You know why he's a dummy? I'm going to tell you why he's a dummy. And I'm going to tell you why you can learn a lot from this dummy. There's a video on YouTube that was floating around with King Von where he said, I just came from the big homie Dirk and he gave me this 100,000 and he said to give it to y'all niggas. That's the first implication. Rest in peace to FBG Dub. You see what Job said? This nigga's clearly retarded. This nigga, check this out. Y'all don't pay attention. This is a picture of Down syndrome. This is Down syndrome. Rest in peace to the almighty Barrage, y'all. My nigga just told me to say his name and put his picture up. Rest in peace to Barrage, man. But this nigga right here got Down syndrome. This nigga looking like the nigga off of Love and Hip Hop from Miami. All jokes aside, this nigga is slower than a turtle in wet sand, a baby turtle trying to get from the beach to the motherfucking shore. This nigga slow, man. Down syndrome to the fullest. Yo, all jokes aside, this nigga slow as a turtle, son. This nigga's disgustingly slow. Anytime you see a nigga that talk like this, y'all, because see, that's not normal. That's not a normal way to communicate with anyone. Because y'all check out all Lil Durk interviews. This nigga's crazy. The nigga eyes is cocked like a motherfucking pistol. If y'all think I'm joking, pay attention to what I'm showing you right now. Am I lying? Seriously, am I lying? Rose Gold said, did the feds freeze his assets? That nigga can't buy a pack of Now-Laters, nigga. That nigga can't buy a pack of Now-Laters. That nigga going. Yo, listen to me. I used to wish, no disrespect intended, I used to wish niggas that just went around killing people for no reason should get the death. Niggas that just grab them and kill them and put them in death. Check the stupid part of the comment I just said. People that went around killing people for no reason. Y'all ain't even catch that, did you? There's no reason to kill nobody unless somebody got a gun aimed at you or a knife trying to kill you or your family members. If you sit up with somebody and congregate to the fact to go lay somebody down, that's premeditated murder. Some have souls that are tainted. See, the purity of the heart doesn't match the action sometimes. I hope that don't go over your head. The purity of your heart does not match your actions. For instance, a person may be drunk, run a red light, unfortunately hit a child, unalive a child. One of the niggas in the hood that's getting money because the man didn't go to jail. He just was sent to some type of alcoholic program because of who he was. Say the guy that's in the hood that watched that little girl grow up, that's maybe friends with her father or mother, that gets to see this man in the neighborhood, decides to unalive that man. Take things in his own hand, you know. We so fucked up. We take that as a reason to take somebody's life. Oh, he ran the red light. He unalived such and such daughter. Of course we supposed to murder him. That don't mean that's right. That don't mean that's right. Joff said, the nigga looking at 50 years minimum, he got that John Gotti conspiracy. They're going to turn him into racketeering. Just you wait. I promise you, the first thing they're going to offer him is natural life. And that deal is going to come with everything he knows that's incriminating pertaining to that OTF organization, any of the other gang activity that's going on in Chicago, and any other murders. They're going to tell that nigga right now, check this out. This deal is natural life, nigga, the rest of your life. If not, if you take it to trial, we going to kill you if you lose. Because if you go to trial and they have the death penalty on the trial, meaning the needle, that's a concoction of motherfucking poison, man. That's a concoction of poison. Check this out. That paralyzes you and you eternally inside out die. Then they got that gas chamber. They said that shit smelled like roach spray. Remember back in the days? You got the family members or the friends that you come to their house and you be like, what the fuck is that? They'd be like, my mom's had to set off a bomb because they might have a problem with roaches. We come home from school, we go in the nigga's crib to smoke weed because their moms ain't gonna be home. The crib is smelling like Raid roach spray. Raid roach spray. So imagine sitting in a room, check this out, because that Raid roach spray, you know what it do to them damn roaches. You know what that bomb do. You remember what they told you to do? Put all the windows down, close all the doors, and set the bomb on in the room that has to be mostly effective. Chief Redhair, I see you. He said, yo, don't forget that electric chair dice. Hey, your brain's fried like on Sunday morning before church. But is he wrong? I know it's been on his heart, unfortunately, since King Fong was unalived. He felt responsible for that. Is he wrong? Street said he ain't wrong. Angie, baby, is in the building. So since we got some ladies in the building, it's Friday night. I know y'all all had a long week. Shout out to everybody that had a long week and got through that week. Just for the ladies in the building. My guys, start paying attention to a bunch of good music, man. Stop listening to that drill music all day. There's nothing wrong with a little drill that doom, doom, boom, doom, 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 take you back to South Africa like you on your Shaka Zulu vibe. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But you got to get to some different type of music. You got to explore your mind because everybody don't want to hear that shit. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to the ladies in the building, man. This is one of my favorite joints from LMA, man.
I grew up always on the bigger.
This is one of my favorite joints from LMA, man. Shout out to LMA, man. Job just said they had to, I heard him just say, Iran and Israel about to go to nuclear war. I seen that. See, excuse me. Excuse me. When they did that missile strike attack, I think that was like 10 days ago, showed it on TV and just stopped talking about it. Just stop talking about it. And then where I come from and where the majority of the people that's probably in this chat come from, if you throw a rock at me, I'm more than likely going to throw a rock back at you. So you heard about all these missiles that went in one direction, but you didn't hear about no missiles coming back. He said they just done another one 10 minutes ago, shit going brazy. He said the Israeli president is in a nuclear bunker. Yo, you want to hear some funny shit, Joff? You see, at least he got the intelligence to understand certain shit because a lot of niggas signed contracts where they thought they was going to be so much successful and they was getting like $3, $4 off an album. 3 or 4 points. Because it wasn't like the digital streaming and shit like that now. Because you digital, you get on the motherfucking game, you can do whatever you want to do now. You see how these platforms is opened up? Ron BX, what up, baby? 050 is in the building. I've been having a bad week, y'all. That's why I went live tonight. I'll tell you why I've been having a bad week. This week started off the NBA 2024 season. Pay attention. Started off this week. The New York Knicks play a game. Boston just had their way with us. But the next day, we got the Brooklyn Nets. They lose to Atlanta. I was talking to FTC. I said, yo, this shit right here is starting to fuck with me, man. I'm starting to think it's some type of curse against New York teams, man. I don't get it. What I told you last night, FTC. You see what Ron BX said? He said, I'm definitely feeling the mags. They definitely a force. But check this out. You know you was about to get timed out. You see you started dropping them links. Egypt. Now pay attention. FTC, didn't I tell you this last night? Look what they did with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was supposed to be a retiree of the Brooklyn Nets, if you ask me. If you ask me. He's supposed to be a retiree. They sent him to Dallas. If that's the case, why did they want him to come back from Boston? Now, when he goes to Dallas, him and the Russian center, they got their game together. I'm not going to front. But it just seems like an insult to New York. Because if y'all remember, he got sent over there because he got banned and kicked out the NBA for expressing how he felt about trying to do research on his natural heritage. He said, yo, Dice, you ain't the only one. My Texas Longhorns are no longer defeated. They lost their first game last week against Georgia. He said, Mavericks is going to win the motherfucking championship. I just caught that shit, Ron BX. You think they going that far? And if y'all don't pay attention, let's get to this. LeBron James has had some success with his son playing with him on the Lakers. See, Bronny got to get used to them, quote unquote, them big men now playing ball. This ain't no college shit no more. You got big niggas that's going to bang out. You got niggas that's arms as long as this nigga body. Arms long as this nigga body. You give him a year or two. Big Dice gonna stamp this right now. You give LeBron James Jr., Bronny, a year and a half, 2 years, he gonna be something to talk about. He's gonna be something to talk about. I'm telling y'all something. The kid father is LeBron James. He looks like a clone. He looks exactly like his son. He been playing ball with that little boy since he could pick a basketball up. He said, yo, Dice, you grew up in the golden era. See, but pay attention. He said, Bronny ain't ready for the NBA. That's a fact right now, but he doing 17 points, 4 rebounds. He's not ready for the impact and that motherfucking get down in the NBA right now. He ain't ready for that grown man shit because he's just coming to the league. Just like when Stephon Marbury came, he wasn't ready. Oh, y'all forgot about that? It's just like when John Starks, because he used to pack bags in D'Agostino. He used to pack bags in D'Agostino, and then they had a walk-on tryout for the New York Knicks, and somebody that knew John Starks who was connected to the Knicks said, yo, we got somebody we want you to see. That nigga walked in on a 15-day contract and wound up having a poster dunking on Pippen and Jordan. He said, true rule, Big Dice salute came from Bloody Jeezy. I see you. Jai salute. I see you in the building. The elder Jai Ace is in the building. Facts. Shout out to Jai Ace, man. Long live Compa, man. I ain't gonna front, y'all. I was thinking about Compa earlier. That's why I said I'm gonna do the Friday night sip. Long live the dread. I was thinking about Compa earlier because I was thinking about I don't really want to. It's just something about his heart. Like Compa had like a deep heart, and when he loved somebody, he loved them Like I'm talking about friends also. But when it came to his woman, you dig what I'm saying? Like he had a heart that was just so strong. Like, and he was from that old school. You dig what I'm saying? See, we from Brooklyn. Jais can relate to this. We from Brooklyn. We know what it is for our parents to be upset. We might not see our pops for a week or two. We might not even see our moms for a week or two. Some of us, unfortunately, I ain't have to go through them things, but I got a bunch of friends and cousins that went through things like that because of addiction. You dig? But when a man, like when we was coming up in Brooklyn, it's so fucked up. I think about this shit now because it falls into real life with me. The way that I, in particular, was raised from the people that I emulated inside the household and outside the household, I didn't understand how impactful it was on my decisions to this day. From all aspects, when it came to work, relationship-wise, friendship-wise. Streets got us so fucked up, we got a paranoia with even getting to know people. When we go to work, nah, I ain't fuck with that nigga. It's only a couple of people that we might associate with. That's why I speak to everybody at work. Everybody. You can be Haitian, you can be black, you can be Mexican, you can be white, you can have Down syndrome. Stop. You can have Down syndrome, like joking. As long as you're alive and breathing and you get in my path, it ain't nothing wrong with saying, yo, how you doing? Yo, what up? Egypt. You know people can ride, you know people can ride motorcycles, right? You know that? Do you know people get to ride motorcycles? Forget my dog, y'all. Person rides by with a motorcycle, she can't stand it. Egypt, they go. Down syndrome. He said the Knicks is not it. Yo, Egypt, be quiet. Egypt will be back in about 5 seconds, y'all. I know it. He said they definitely will be top 5. Indiana, the Knicks, 34-34. That's an automatic, that's a rivalry team when it comes to the Knicks, the Pacers. We've been rivals with them since the 90s because of Reggie Miller. You know what I'm saying? For real. Jermaine O'Neal. He used to look like Shaq. He was just skinny. Word up. But how was everybody week going, man? I said I was going to come fuck with everybody because I was thinking about comp this week. I said we should do a Friday night sip. You know what I'm saying? Because before I get out of here, I'm going to tell y'all something. A seed that I've spoke about and planted. Shout out to Liddy. I was talking to Liddy about this. A seed that I planted, unfortunately, when we lost comp physically, it's starting to come, it's coming to light. Because if you notice on YouTube, people are really starting to get to some good content. There's still some situations where, people are still voicing their opinions at each other, But a lot of it is just digital Hollywood. Shout out to China Brim. It's just digital Hollywood. When it comes to the joking and the ranking, like snapping back in the days, your mom's so fat she can't even wear pants, it's just joking shit. But when it comes to the seriousness, with like when people was really trying to talk about what they was doing, I'm glad to the fact where a bunch of people just like on some content. You know what I'm saying? Word up. We going to war. Because whoever we support, we got to back up in any way. Allegedly. And shout out to Way to Black too. Like I said, he really, really moving and grooving. And he really, really, like God just got a way of working. Joff got signed to G Unit. Fifth should have been did that. he should have been signed him. That bread he got, he should have been signed him. But it's then you got to think about it. He got to go on tour with him. So if you're on tour, getting money for going on tour, shout out to 50 Cent. He ain't got to do certain shit. But Joff, it's time for Joff to get that worldwide exposure. You know, shout out to everybody that play the music and try to support the people just trying to really come from the hood and get away from that bullshit we grew up around, because I know it's hard to get out there, motherfucker. I noticed that's why the people that are still in certain neighborhoods, I used to think it was jealousy. It's not jealousy. It's envy. They're envious. They're envious. I used to think people be jealous. Like, you know, you come from out of town, be like, man, son, fuck them niggas, man. Fuck that chick, yo, man. I don't give a fuck. She ain't around no more. She left us. It's a lot of people that got that mentality, man, that they don't want to go nowhere. They just want to stay exactly where they at. But see, you can stay where you at morally. You stay where you at morally, sometimes you just got to travel. It's a big world we got out here, man. It's a big, big world we got out here, man. Like I said, man, shout out to everybody that just came to give y'all a quick live. We're going to rock out of here with Way to Black. I hope that seriousness with Israel and them slows down. God got a plan for y'all, man. And so does he got a plan.
Yeah. God got a plan for me. 128. For me. 128. I know God got a plan for me. I done prayed. For me. I done prayed. The motherfuckers wasn't listening. God got a plan for me. No. I understand. I just stopped praying. Lift up these mortal hands. I got a gun. Pray. You know. I will sing his praise. I know he's the greatest. He gave us these powers. Yeah. Where the bottle at? Right. Pass that shit, man. God got a plan for me. He got a plan for me. Yes, he does. I know God. Yeah. I know God got a plan. Let me tell you something.
I done seen a lot of shit. I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of crips. All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick. If this is God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I'll be back to grip, and then I called this bluff. I ain't saying that was tough, I just ain't give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun, I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip. Guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mine's didn't. Guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough. Niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box. I ain't a boxer. I keep a knocker. I pop a bean and I go bonkers. God's plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me. For me. I know God got a plan for me. I don't even like this Chris shit no more, man. I ain't all this shit no more. God got a plan for me. First, it ain't no shit. It ain't no love. It's only death and peace order. I will sing his praise. I know he's the greatest. I know all my fallen, man. Rest in peace to me. I'm dead. Rest in peace my way. God got a plan. Got my niggas in cages like fucking animals, man. Yes, he does. You know, God got a plan. Free my orders.
Red pill, blue pill, so hard to give it up. I'll be in the box until I die before I give you up. God's plan to my people when the slaves. My whole housewife, they put me in a cage. I done sniffed so much coke, I can't give it up. I done drank too much lean, I can't give it up. I done fucked on that pussy, I can't give it up. I chase money every day, I never give it up.
Free my streets. Free Sack Bite. Been here a long time, guys. I'm free. I watch family. Free turn on family. And I watch strangers. Love me more.
6 niggas, 6 minutes. I'm in the shit until the shit finished. Big crip, new whip, you see the rim spinning. My team spinning, my little cousin Big Bremen. Yeah, mad that I'm a G and my wrist slitty. Play me next pick, I might have your bitch with me. I was told never snitch, shit'll follow me. Niggas switch up, pop shit and give apologies. Perky at the perky, thick bitch sit on top of me. Birdie at the birdie on the block, this monopoly. I'll pull his birdie in the desert, niggas flock at me. Honey pack, Henny bitch, trust me, ain't no stopping me. I got dreams of dead people on top of me. Shoot mine, shoot two of yours, that's philosophy. Little nigga, big chain, riding in a stocky V. Box like Apollo, motherfucker, ain't no rocking me.
God got a plan for me.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? That's why it's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than